Did you really think that I wasn't gonna address this album? Don't be ridiculous. Like most of you, I was indoctrinated with religion. Had a time when I was much too young to make decisions. Dragged by the hand without permission, lacked the cognitive ability to see the contradictions and the superstitions. I know my mother really thought that she was doing right, cause after all, this wasn't a war she was taught to fight. Buried under layers of prayers, emotional attachments, and every other program and attached with a sense of common unity involvement. No actual incentive to question all of the sermons from the pulpit. This is how they introduced the idea, family rooted in the fear. Don't question validity, just adhere. It's not innocent, it sets a bad precedent. Internalized credulity for things that lack evidence. Some people keep this way of thinking for their whole lives. The need for critical thinking is never realized. I don't wanna hear about the books that you have read. Explain to me the way you see the thoughts inside your head. Not filtered through the garbage you regurgitate instead. Your thoughts are just a program with which you are in bed. All I really wanna do is show you there is freedom. Eliminate those primitive myths, you don't need them. The clergy only trolling for power, so don't feed them. And since they can't prove it, remove it and don't believe them. Ponder the logic of learning science from shamans. Excuse the laughter if you please, I'm trying to keep it all in. But this is how you look when you go and consult your preachers to gain an understanding of evolutionary features. In fact, I find it despicable how you characterize scientific principles, dismiss the indispensable. So don't believe these guys that say it's science they despise when they standing in the line for the iPhone 5. You benefiting from the method, then you go and step on it. The famine of everything that your life has been affected with. A lifespan enhancement comes directly from advancement by people in lab coats, not biblical and chains. Take a whiff of these comedians, cause something smells funky. If we came from monkeys, then why there's still monkeys? See, that's the type of dumb shit that needs to be responded to. Your obvious accomplishment was dropping out of high school. I don't wanna hear about the books that you have read. Explain to me the way you see the thoughts inside your head. Not filtered through the garbage you regurgitate instead. Your thoughts are just a program with which you are in bed. All I really wanna do is show you there is freedom. Eliminate those primitive myths, you don't need them. The clergy only trolling for power, so don't feed them. And since they can't prove it, remove it and don't believe them. You're not mentally fit to be talking shit to me. You believe those primitive books are reflected history in its purest form, like it really has no discrepancy. You wanna go to war and you're choosing this as your weaponry. Now how's that even sound at all? And is this even logic when you're claiming that a book of faith can prove your stupid argument? Way too much to bargain with, not much fat to stake it on. It's just they thinking if you dance, you can really make it storm. Oh yeah, but I forgot, your book is the truthful one, and all those other ancient myths are something that is really dumb. It couldn't possibly be that you all have been deceived. It couldn't possibly be that you got a false belief. That's why I question your sermon should be sequestered. Now leave from off my porch, it's starting to really pester. You're one of many thousands that's claiming a revelation, too wrapped up in all your ego to see your indoctrination. I don't wanna hear about the books that you have read. Explain to me the way you see the thoughts inside your head. Not filtered through the garbage you regurgitate instead. Your thoughts are just a program with which you are in bed. All I really wanna do is show you there is freedom. Eliminate those primitive myths, you don't need them. The clergy only trolling for power, so don't feed them. And since they can't